Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. Welcome back to my weekly 5 in 5 series where I share 5 quick tips in just 5 minutes on decluttering, living a simple life, and also minimalism. So after moving from my very large home in the country to my tiny apartment in the city, I discovered some really important things, and that was primarily that small space living can be extremely liberating, but only if you build the right habits from the start. So if you're a first-time renter or first-time home buyer, you've moved to a small apartment or small home, today's 5 tips will help you simplify your space, reduce the stress, and also make the most of every square inch. So my first tip is to maximize the vertical space. So in a small home or an apartment, floor and counter space disappear very quickly. So if you try this, go up instead. Go vertical in terms of your storage with wall shelves, hooks to lift the items off the floor. And using this vertical space strategically for storing items and also displaying items that you need that you can easily access will help. So the less you spread out, the more open your space will feel. My second tip is to create drop zones and stick with them. So the challenge here is that certain areas of your home will tend to become those clutter magnets that we talk about, the mail, the paperwork, the phone, the purse. So if you try this, designate a small basket or a tray for the keys, the mail, the phone, and just one of those. So keep it neat, empty it weekly. These little zones like this help to keep that mess to a minimum before it spreads. And the next tip is embrace one in, one out. You've heard me talk about this before, but it's easy to accumulate stuff likely quickly in your new home, especially when the space is tight. So if you try this, for every new item you bring in, commit to letting one item go. And this simple habit keeps clutter from creeping in and keeps your space feeling light and uncluttered. My fourth tip is rely on multi-purpose items. This is so critical. So when there's only so much space in the small home or apartment, you can't afford to accumulate single-use items or those just-in-case items that we tend to want. So instead, choose furniture and items throughout that do double duty or multitask. So an example there would be ottomans that store things like blankets, credenzas that fold out into a table, a workspace, or a desk, and then Murphy beds that store into the wall, and then you can drop down a desk below that. So when there's less stuff, there's more function. And my last tip is to reset daily. It only takes 5 minutes. And in a small space, a little mess looks and feels like a big mess. So if you try this each night before you go to bed, just take 5 minutes to reset. Put things away, clear off the surfaces, and prepare for tomorrow. It's a small effort, a small habit that makes a huge difference and impact on the space and how you feel that next morning when you wake up. So whether you're downsizing or just starting out in a smaller home or apartment, these 5 simple habits can help you stay organized, reduce the overwhelm, and help you truly love where you live. So if this video was helpful to you, please like and share. Help our channel grow. It's growing in a crazy way right now, and we love it. So anyway, your likes and your shares would certainly be helpful. Also, make sure you subscribe. And please let another friend know about these videos because it might just really help them. And if you're ready to simplify your home even more, download my Essentials Minimalist Checklist. It's just $2.99 in the link below. It'll help guide you in just about every area of your home, big or small. So I'll see you next week for another round of 5 in 5s. And until then, just keep it simple and enjoy it more.